Welcome back, guys. In today's video, we're going to be breaking down the two trades I took live today inside of the Discord so that you guys can see what's going on up here as I look for a trade, enter a trade, and manage that trade specifically. So enough yabbering. Let's jump over to the charts. So my chart layout here that I have every single day that I trade, I have a low time frame on my left over here, and then I have mid to higher time frame over here on my right. So this left one stays on the 1 minute chart regardless of what I'm doing, always, all day. The right one stays between the 15, 1 hour, 4 hour chart throughout the day. That is my high time frame chart to see where the overall market is as a whole. Once we have both of these, I kind of just get a good glimpse of where we're at. Heading into the market where my mindset was, okay, we just swept 200, okay, just under it. We hit 197. And we're starting to build back to it and try to build above it. So in my mindset, I was looking for a long from market open, right? So coming into 9:30 right here, we get that last little sweep down, and then we get our trend break because I jumped over to the 1 minute. I saw we had a good trend going here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 touch points before we break it. Now that we break it, I want to go back through and look, how impactful was this break? Did it want to show separation from that trend, or was it a little weak break and wanted to continue on its path and I just had the wrong trend line drawn? And then what kind of gave it away is, number one, we inverse this gap. And not only did we inverse it, we inversed it with another fair value gap. So now we have multiple confluences stacking here on trade number one. We have an inverse fair value gap. We have a trend break. We have a normal fair value gap right here. And we have the trend retest. So those are enough confluences for me to say, I like this trade. I am willing to take this trade. So what did I do? I entered right here on this wick in the midpoint of this fair value gap. Also inside, we held this inversion fair value gap. And then I risked the trend retest down here, which we never really got. Thankfully, we actually just wicked that. And then I had full TPs at this equal high right here. We have equal highs showing that there's gonna be liquidity sitting above this. We have one, we have two highs. People are gonna have their stop losses or orders set right above this. That's how we know that there's liquidity sitting up there. So now that we know that, that's where I'm taking full TP to make sure that, hey, it might wick this and then continue all the way back down. I wanted to make sure to be out. That is my high probability TPs are liquidity zones. So that was a 1 to 7. I risked 1, I made 7, okay? Do the math. Absolutely banger trade. Now we come to number 2. All right, I let the market do a little bit more of its thing. We end up pulling on back all the way down to the 200 mark. And then I saw that we were wanting to bounce off that 200 mark again because this is a key psychological level. Any key levels like this are going to have resistance at these levels. So coming into the market here, I took a break, stepped away from the charts. I saw this downtrend forming. I set an alert on it. Boom, we get our break, okay? Not only do we get our break, but if we step over to the 15-minute chart here, and let me clear the previous trade that we already went over, we are right here, right? If you look back, and let me clear that one too, we are in an inverse 15-minute gap right here that we're holding right at the 200 level. So I figured we're going to get a micro bounce, and not only get a micro bounce, but play right into this bearish 15-minute gap. So if you see these two gaps right here, and you see that we are creating a smooth downtrend, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then break, that is a strong downtrend. More than likely, we're going to want to retest the opposite side of the trend like we did and play up to this other fair value gap before continuing on whatever pathway we want to go, up, down, sideways, whatever it may be. So I have this trend line drawn. We get our break. Not only do we get our break again, but again, whoops. Let me clear that. Not only do we get our break, but we have an inverse fair value gap. So what I did is I played it inside of this inverse right here. We actually held it, boom, sniped it once I saw these wicks starting to form, took my entry, and then I took all TP above this level because that happened to be, if we draw it on the right side here, that ended up being the midpoint of this 15-minute gap. So I took all TPs for a 1 to 6. So I risked 1, made 6. Now, when I was looking to take this entry here, I wanted to make sure we risked this trend line because oftentimes strong trends Once they break, they want to retest the opposite side before continuing on its direction wherever it wants to go. So I took my entry off of this downward trend line, risked it in case we wanted to wick down there before kind of continuing up. And then once I'm in this trade, I can see we have higher liquidity sitting in this fair value gap. So I just played it up for a little short win, a 1-6. Money absolutely banked on it. And we called both of these out inside of our free Discord. So if you guys want access, we teach for absolutely free. Everything I'm doing here, I'm doing inside of our Discord every single day, rather than just a couple times a week here on YouTube. Make sure to click the link in the description. Number 1, sign up with our referral. That's all you got to do. And then number 2, join the Discord. As long as you're trading under our referral, we make more money the more money you make. So our goal is to make you as profitable as we can. I think that's the best business model out there. I don't see any other gurus doing this. So show some love, join the Discord, and I would love to teach you more than just on this video. All right, guys, I'll see you in the Discord. Peace.